Hey guys, so today's video is going to be an updated what I take to school with me, what's in my backpack. So I did want to talk about some of the items that I have, and I do have a tendency of buying these items in the same places. I usually buy my stuff at Target or Walgreens or Costco. I know Walmart has some great school supplies, and then Office Max and Office Depot sometimes will have some great sales on like folders and binders and stuff like that. So the first thing I want to talk about that I buy every semester is a planner. So mine looks like this, and this is the same one as the blue one that I have, except mine's in black this time. So there's two things that I look for in a planner, and the first thing that I look for is for this, the month view. So I feel like the month view is good to organize yourself for that month. You can see the workload, and also it really helps you out with seeing due dates and deadlines that you have for school. When's your tuition due? When's the last day to drop without a W? When's the last day to drop with a W? When can you get a refund? Stuff like that. So it just really helps you out, especially if you have multiple things going on like work and appointments and school and other stuff. It's going to be really helpful. So the other thing that I have is this week view, and that helps to organize me for the week and for the day. I usually just do a list of things that I want to accomplish for that day on there, and then I check them off, and if I don't finish them, I just roll them over to the next day. So I know that not everybody is like that. Some people are okay with organizing themselves on their phone or using something like this. That is just regular note paper inside, and you can just do like a to-do list. I got this at Barnes & Noble, by the way. So if that works for you, that's great. I just have a tendency of liking to see numbers and deadlines and crossing things off, and then that just helps to keep me more organized. So this is what I have. So the next thing that I have that I take to school with me are single subject notebooks. So the reason why I like single subject versus multiple subject is that you never know how much you're going to write for a single class. You may write more for one class versus another, and when you have a single subject, I feel like you can manage that better. You don't want to run out of paper from one to another and then have to rip pages out or have your notes everywhere. So I just feel like single subject for note taking is just a lot easier, and they're not that heavy. They're pretty lightweight, so it comes out to be the same to me in weight versus carrying just one notebook or carrying 2 or 3. And then also these usually come in a pack of 5, and you get several colors. You get yellow, red, blue, black, and green, I believe. So if you're one of those people that likes to color coordinate, those might work awesome for you. So that's what I have. I also carry quite a bit of loose leaf paper with me, just in case, because I know sometimes you have to turn things in right away, or you have to do in-class writing, so it's just good to have. Then the next thing that I have are these binders, and they're just clear with a pocket here, and then a pocket on the inside. So I know that they have really pretty ones with nice designs and stuff like that. I just don't see the point in getting those because I like this front pocket for a reason. And usually these come in a pack of 5. You can find them at Target or Costco. I've seen them. And you end up getting, again, a pretty good deal. So I do have these dividers as well. And they come with this pocket in here. Oops, if I can get a hold of it like that. So the way that I organize it, once I'm going to school, let me just find a sheet of paper, is that I'll have it, and then I'll stick the first syllabus in through the top like this. So then once I go to my second class, I'll get the binder ready, and then I will stick the syllabus in here to separate the papers from the front class to this class. So then in the evening, when I have the rest of my classes, I flip my binder over, and then I stick my syllabus in through the bottom like this. So it's there, and then I open it, and then I have the other syllabus ready like that. So as you guys can see, that way I get to utilize both sides of the binder, and all of my stuff isn't running together, and I don't have to lift huge chunks to get to all my papers in the back. I can just flip it over and access all of the classes at the same time, and it just helps me out, and I just feel like that's easier for me to do. So that's what I end up doing with the binder. Usually I would only have 2 things without this, but this semester my schedule is a bit different. So I'm taking 4 classes back to back in one day. So this is what I have. So the next thing that I have in my backpack with me is this right here, which is a pencil case. It's actually really bright purple. It doesn't come off that way on camera. So the first thing that I have in here is, of course, pens. And these are the big ultra round stick grip. And these are really great. I actually really like these. But I don't usually stick to one pen. It just depends what's on sale. This pack actually came with red and black. I don't have a black one. If you guys go to my tips for note taking, you guys will know why. And I think it was like $4 and it came with 30 pens. So that seems like a pretty good deal. So this is what I have. And then the next thing that I have is a highlighter. And I have this one, which is all faded, and I'm trying to finish. The only drawback to this is that it's not a smear guard, so it will smear your ink if it's not completely dry. So I do have a backup, and this one is a smear guard, and this one you just take off the cap. So the next thing that I have is a number 2 pencil for test taking, just because that's what they want you to use on the Scantron. Then I have a mechanical pencil, just in case I do need to write in pencil. I prefer mechanical. And then I have a white eraser, even though I wrote on it. And the reason why I like these over regular ones is because when you take Scantron tests, you want to turn in a Scantron that's as clean as possible. You don't want to have any extra lines or extra markings, because that might equal to a wrong answer, and you don't want that. When you're in college, you're one out of maybe 100 students that professor's going to see in a day. So they're not going to go individually through every test to make sure that a wrong answer didn't get marked on accident. So you want to make sure that it's as clean as possible and that you're really careful. Then the other things I have is a correction pen, I'm sorry. So the reason why I have this versus this is that these have that little tape. And I hope you guys can see that. The little tape. So when that comes out because it is going to come out, sometimes you have to open this whole thing to get to it, and sometimes you can't fix it. Like, it just doesn't go back. And honestly, that's a waste of money. In idea, these were really good. In application, they're not that great. This is going to get tossed around in your backpack, and that tape is going to come out as mine has, and it's never going to go back, which is a waste. So this was a bad purchase on my part. I should have known better. So instead, I ended up with this. I went back and got this pen. So as you guys can see, it is just a pen tip. And you shake it, you squeeze this fat part, I guess, and it dispenses the product. You do have to wait for it to dry, but honestly, it's a better purchase than this little tape. So that's kind of what I have. My first day of school, I'm going to decide whether I can handwrite my notes or type them. I don't usually take my computer the first day. I just kind of feel it out, see if I can keep up with the class, see kind of the rhythm of it, what am I going to be doing. And that first day of school, I really take my time to fill out my planner with all those major due dates and stuff like that. So I hope you guys' school year is going great. And again, if you guys have any questions, just let me know, and I'd be happy to answer. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.